because David Woods is rich, and he gonna pay all my bills. But I said, David Woods gonna say, that's my money, not your money.
Yeah, well, sometimes you need to clarify that for people who assume that when good things happen to you, that you should share it with them. But that's not exactly the way it's going to be.
No, he win the money, he gonna share his money with his girlfriend, because she gonna be a broke woman that go to St. Clair College. Pretty dark-skinned woman with long hair, 18 years old, because dad wants some kids, and he want a woman to be able to handle them kids, because dad don't want to be whooping kids no more. He's 70 years old going on 71. He be 71. No, my dad's 71 years old now, and he gonna have them kids. And he don't want to whoop them kids, so he gonna let her whoop the kids, and he gonna get the milk and cookies, because he the energizer buddy. He don't need that. He don't need the energy pill. He the Superman man, and he gonna have his beautiful dark woman walk around her, parade her around in Gettysburg, Ohio, with his pink Cadillac car, and his dark woman with long hair, and all the sisters that just got out of church at 65 years say, "Look at that no good, dirty old man with that young girl." And they gonna say, "Hold on a minute, I won the lottery. I get what I want now." It's like a brother, when you get money, you supposed to, and you go to the car lot, you supposed to get your new car. Well, I look like getting the old car. I want a new car. They ain't been a test running yet. See, they want him an 18-year-old woman. They ain't been a test run yet. They keep her mouth shut. Let him be the boss, and then he win the lottery. And then after that, Dad can't go to the club, so he gonna take her to church. She gonna be very mad because 18-year-old girls don't go to church. They stop going to church when they're 17 years old, when the parents make them go to church. And then when they're 18, they don't go to church, they go to the bar. He gonna say, "Miss Young Lady, I won the lottery. If you want to be with the latest man that they know how, you're gonna have to be 18 years old, make kids, cook and clean. Let me be the boss. Let me put my crusty feet in my house, not your house, because I got the money, my house. And then I parade you around my class reunion at Roosevelt High School." They said, "Did you bring your daughter?" I said, "No, this ain't my daughter, this is my woman." They said, "Oh yeah." He said, "I'm the latest man. Don't you wish you would like me like Hugh Hefner?" Hugh Hefner got 3 women. He got more women than I got. He got women look better than my women. He got pretty blonde hair women, young, 18 years old, and he but 85 years old.
It's close to that. He's up there.
Man, 85 years old, got them young girls, and he don't need the energy, the vitamin pill. I said, he a bad dude that's like Dad. Dad, the latest man that they know how. He can't go to the club no more because he confessed himself to the Lord. The Lord said, "If you go to the club, my brother, you might not be up there too long." So they're going to have to go to church, get him his 18-year-old girl when he win the lottery. And he going to support her, because that's going to be helping the poor, helping the young girl, 18 years old, and they make 5 kids, and then he going to have a wonderful, happy life.
That's my plan. And I don't think I'll have any trouble finding a nice young 18, 19 or 20-year-old future wife for myself, because money has a way of convincing people that your way is the best way.
That's true. Like my mother and my brother's mother. When you ain't got no money, they say, "You know, your dad's a nice guy." I hope I find my woman. Dad went a lot. They said, "Oh, I ain't gonna find a woman. The woman right here, his ex. And she gonna go ahead and greet you with when you come in the door with a bad robe that she just came out the shop." You know what I mean? My dad said, "Hold on a minute, lady. Are you the same lady that I was with? And then you didn't want me when I had no money, but all of a sudden I'm the most attractive man you ever seen." His afro looked spectacular to her. His light skin looked even extra attractive to her. And then she would go to church with the man, but no, they don't want to go to church. But when he got that kind of money, women start flocking to my dad. So when Dad win them lottery, he's gonna get him a dark woman at St. Clair College. He gonna walk to St. Clair College. If you see him at St. Clair College, he get him one lottery. Get him a dark-skinned woman, 18 years old. She gonna go ahead and go to school and learn something that don't mean nothing, because he got the money to pay for everything. And she gonna have him about 4 or 5 nappy-headed kids, dark skin, and he the light bright, she the dark bright, and they're gonna be a happy family together.
Hopefully that will come true, and I eagerly look forward to that day when. But first of all, I've got to win the money in order for it to before it can come to pass.
Yeah, if you don't win the money, it ain't gonna come to pass.
I don't think it's gonna come.
Your come to pass gonna be my come to pass, like my future is right now. I'm a broke black man out of work.
Yes.
Every time I go to the welfare office, I'm on the computers. They say you find a job. I said I find a job. They ain't looking for nobody. That's one job I found. They go on the application. They said, what's your race? I said, neither, because I don't want to be neither out of work. I go ahead and look at a woman at the welfare office. They said, what you doing? I said, I've been looking for work all day, and only thing I can find is McDonald's flipping burgers, and I'm 40 years old. I said, flipping burgers don't look good when you're talking to a 35-year-old woman that got 3 or 4 kids from another brother, and you're 40 years old trying to holler at her.
That's true. Money has a way of influencing their thinking.
Especially when you're my age. Now, if you're 18 years old, flipping burgers, and you got an 18-year-old girl, she said, oh, he got flipping burgers, but we going to make it together, they love. But when you're 40 years old, they don't want you flipping burgers. Unless you flipping her burgers in her house, and you got you a good job at GM or Caterpillar, but they don't want you to be working at McDonald's 40 years old.
That's very, very true, David. And however, if I hit the money, if I hit the big one, I'm going to make sure that you and your sister and your brother are well taken care of. And so you won't need to work at a McDonald's or a Church's Fried Chicken or anything like that. You'll be well set.
That's good. But right now, while I'm working, I'm a panhandler, man. See, I'll be at BP gas station, hold my hand out, say, can I get $1? And then when I get $1 from a woman, I say, by the way, can I get a kiss too? And all of a sudden, she called 911, the police, and they start knocking at my door. Said, Mr. Broke Black Man, for one, you asked her for $1, that's illegal. And then you had the nerve to insult her and ask her for a kiss with your crusted feet that you couldn't afford the chapstick because you were a panhandler, man.
Yeah, that has a way of upsetting a woman when you come at her in that way.
Yeah, women had the nerve to tell me when I'm going to take them on a date on Friday. Friday, they call me on Friday. Don't they know Friday is the exit for me? I'm broke on Friday. I'm a panhandler, man. I ain't working. My woman said, you working yet? I said, I'm working on getting out of your face. Because for one, if I tell you that I ain't got no money, she going to start arguing, crying, and screaming. You know, really, poor people are like little kids.
Like little kids.
Like my little nephew. We go to the store, right? He wanted a balloon, right? And my mom said, I ain't going to give you no balloon because you always want this and that and another, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And
kids have a way of wanting things, especially when you don't have the money to buy them.
Yeah, so he's 5 years old, right? So I said, he went, screaming, right? So it was getting on my nerves, so I bought him a balloon, right?
Oh, yeah.
She said,
you did.
She said, you spoiled him, right? So that's like with women, right? I know when you with a sister woman and her hair ain't done on the Friday and you say, you know what, you want to go to the club but her hair looking like a porcupine, like porcupine maple. And then she look at me and said, Mr. Gingerbread Man, you better go and get my hair done. And then I said, I'm going to get her hair done. She go, wah, wah, wah. And then next thing you know, I said, I'm about to leave. And then all of a sudden I said, hold on a minute.
Hold on a minute.
She got something I want called the milk and cookies that she make.
Oh,
Oreo cookies. So when I come back in the house and she said, until my hair get done, you don't get no milk and cookies. Next day I'm going, wah, wah, wah. So everybody screamed when they broke them poor.
Yeah, well, you sort of revert back to your childhood. The things you did when you were a child and you didn't get what you thought you deserved. Well, sometimes it goes like that. That's
right. That's why me and Dad, we like ugly women. See, we like women so ugly that when the dog go, poof, they run away because she's so ugly, she scared their soul and their spirit.
Okay.
I like women that ain't got no teeth. I like women that got a patch eye. I like women that don't comb their hair. I like 400 or 500 pound woman that don't like nobody but look at herself in the mirror and the mirror crack. I like that kind of. I like ugly women because women, when you're poor, ugly women look very attractive to you. Especially when you're in the bar. I had to take about 4 or 5 drinks when I go to the bar and drink some vodka. And I wake up in the morning. I said, how did I get with guys up there? They said, Mr. Gingerbread Man, then you remember that you drank 4 or 5 drinks that night and she the one paying for it. I said, all right, she look beautiful now. I like ugly women. With ugly women, you know, they treat you better than the pretty women.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, pretty women, they want you to get the hair and nails done and take them everywhere you go. Have the purse between, not beside you. She don't want to hold your hand. She thinks she's too pretty to hold your hand. Talk about you got to go ahead and floss before you kiss her. Ugly woman, you can wake up in the morning, have sleep in your eyes, talk to her with crust on your lips. She be happy to have a man that's living. Ugly women treat you right. That's why I like ugly women. I turn the lights out when I'm on the slumber party with ugly women. But when in the daytime when I'm with ugly women, and everybody laugh, I said, that's all right because she paying for me to ride around. I ain't got to pay her. I like ugly women. So ugly women out there, there's hope for you. But one day you got to have money. You can't be ugly and broke. Because if you're ugly and broke, I'm going to start laughing and say, hold on a minute. Am I losing my mind? I like ugly women that got money. Because ugly women treat you right.
It's been said that they have a tendency to be a little bit more sympathetic toward your your plight.
They understand a broke man. They love broke black men because ain't nobody want them, so they'll take you. So, you know, I like women that go to prison, too.
Oh, wait a minute. You did say prison.
I like women that visit the prisoner guys.
Oh, okay.
Because I figure she deal with a guy that's locked up for 15 years, he ain't got no money, and I'm outside the world, and I ain't got no money. So when she walk out the prison, I say, how you doing? I see your man is in there for 10 years, and you love him, and he in the bars, right? Well, I'm out here free and I'm broke, and I know you. If you pay for his books, you can pay for my books, so I can live the life of luxury and being broke and black and spending your money.
Do you have any problems convincing the ladies to go along with your program?
I have a major problem, especially I like highfalutin black women.
Oh, okay.
I like one of them everyday black women that went to Wilberforce or Central State.
Oh.
A quality black woman that have, when I go to her office, right? She have a whole lot of degrees, says she Miss Spectacular, Miss Ann, right? And I walk in her house broken black, and I walk in her office broken black. And I said, you know what, you look awful good to be Miss Psychiatrist black woman. You're very educated. Do you want a broke black man that ain't got no money to live in your house that you worked hard for and went to school with, that love you forever, and lost his 3% and got to take the blue pill? What's that blue pill called?
It's called Viagra.
And I can't run the marathon, but I love you. I'm broken black, ain't got no money, want to live off you, and want to have kids with you, because if you the kids gonna be educated, you can educate me too by paying for me to go to school to be a janitor and sweep your floor in your office, because I'm a broke black man, want a sophisticated, educated black woman that take care of me. What do you think about that? Do you think we can get that? A sophisticated, educated black woman, independent. We got her own house, her own car, don't need no black man for nothing. And she gonna go ahead and let us walk in her house and be the boss, and she got a diploma on everything. And she gonna cook and clean for us and still let us and still love us and hold our head in the public and introduce us to other black women, educated, highfalutin black women, and say, you know, this Bob, what do you do for a living? I said, my husband, he's a lawyer. He's an educated black man, and I'm a doctor. What do you do? She said, I am a psychologist of everything, and my black man, he's just a panhandler. You think that's gonna happen?
It may seem like it can't happen, but all things are possible if you only believe. And you need to believe that real hard to think a woman's going to go along with that.
You know what, there?
What's that?
We had the nerve to go downtown, right?
Yes.
And we was walking around, we see some, and they had a party right later on that day.
Yes.
Of educated, sophisticated black women.
I saw them.
It's called Women Don't Take No Crap from No Black Men. The women don't take.
They've got a few out there. They've got a few out there.
And these are called highfalutin black women. They was out there at the convention center, right?
Mm-hmm.
Called Women Stand Up and We Don't Take No Crap from No Broke Black Men, right? And they got the degrees in physics and all that. And they are PhD black women.
Oh, yeah.
You know they bad because poor black women, they got nappy hair. They walk downtown cussing everybody out because their hair nappy and they dumb. But these women keep their hair done looking every day. They driving Lexus cars, BMWs. And we came there, and the women talk about what was like, and we ain't got to take no crap for no man because we educated and we can do it ourselves, girl. I said, that's right, girl. Me and my dad came on stage. That's right. You could give us your money. We went on stage and said, we looking for y'all educated black women with a lot of money. And we want you to go ahead and realize that we the boss. They got quiet for us.
I noticed there was a quietness that came over the audience. At first, I looked down. I thought maybe something was open or something, you know, but I think you hit a spot in their psyche that caused them a little apprehension and a little worried look came across their face. Yeah, them educated black women with their, you know, conservative dress, sophisticated. They out on stage, me and downstage, we said, for one, we the boss, we running everything, you educated black women. And I know you love us because we the latest, man. The silverware start going, I said, what's wrong with the silverware? The table starts shaking. I said, we the boss, we want to take your money. We want a PhD black woman, high sophisticated, got her own house, got her own car, don't need no man. I said, we like that, because if you don't need no man, we ain't got to spend our money on you, for one. We want you to take care of us, let us be the boss. You